Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. So this is a divine feminine power message. So welcome divine feminines and welcome masculines if you're cross-watching wondering what energy your divine feminine is in. And the energy is determination. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So this reading is about divine feminine determination. Divine feminine power, the knowingness that you are eternal beings and that you are meant to be, truly meant to be in this lifetime. You know you have a mission together, a legacy to leave, something to build, and you are ready and you are determined to move where you're meant to be. So yesterday I was busy and I was washing up and I was doing things, and I thought I'm going to listen to some Barbra Streisand because I love Barbra Streisand and my mum loved Barbra Streisand, and I was listening to songs I've heard over and over and over again all my life, and I put on Woman in Love, and the music and the lyrics, it just kind of got me. Because I've listened to that song over and over again, but I've never really listened to it the way I listened to it yesterday. And the angel's saying, this is your message for your divine feminines. This is the message about the journey, the power of the love, who you are, to be determined. So I actually printed out the lyrics to read to you. So this is Woman in Love from the album Guilty by, the guy from the Bee Gees, I think it was Barry Gibb, and Barbara. They did like this joint album. It's very beautiful. And, there's some amazing songs in that album. There's Guilty, which is We've Got Nothing to Be Guilty Of. So that's reminding you of the power of love. And, there's nothing to be guilty of when you love each other. And then, there's some really powerful songs. But the Woman in Love, this is what it says. And this is about divine feminine determination. So it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, if you are a divine feminine or you're experiencing divine feminine energy, this message is for you. So I'm going to change the name, okay, from I am a woman in love to I am a divine feminine in love, because it makes so much sense. So it says, life is a moment in space. Okay, so you're being reminded how small and fleeting this lifetime is. It's a moment in space. When the dream is gone, it's a lonelier place. So obviously when you're in separation, you're not with your twin, you've had all these dreams of being together. And when they are kind of stripped away from you or taken away from you, life feels like a lonelier place. And wow, distraction energy there. Did you hear that? Something outside there. Something will come in to try and knock you off your path or distract you from your journey, or, and it's the outside world. It's illusion. Separation is an illusion. Is separation seen as, as being apart from your twin is a distraction. The truth is that you are one always, because you are infinite beings, you are eternal, you are one soul in two separate bodies. And you are always connected telepathically, and the feelings, the way you feel each other, it's so powerful. So anything else is distraction. I kiss the morning goodbye, but down inside you know why. We never know why. So this is about deep inside we never know why. So this is about sometimes, not sure of why you move into separation. Sometimes you're not sure because you feel the power of the love. And when you kind of say goodbye to each other or you go in separation, it's like kissing the morning goodbye, and you're like, oh, it's the day then now. So everything feels kind of hard and kind of, like it goes on and on. So it feels like there's all this draining energy. But down inside, we never know why. So this is always about seeking answers. Why do we go into separation? We know it's for our soul growth, to learn, to understand, to find our way. But we think, when we look at it through the eyes of love, we think we love each other. Why does this need to happen? So it's about this knowingness of the power of love, and the knowingness that you'll always return to each other because it's meant to be. It doesn't matter what they say, what they do, what circumstances or distractions come in, you will always move back together because it's truly meant to be. The road is narrow and long. So again, sometimes you feel like it's a long road to union, or it feels narrow, like you feel constricted, or, it just feels like everything's kind of moving in on you. And you're like, oh, it reminds me of that bit of Bella in New Moon, the film, when Edward said goodbye to her, and it kind of showed you that she was left in that wood, and it was like all the trees were kind of moving in on it, because she felt so small and she didn't understand, and she was trying to make sense of it all, and it was all the pain and everything kind of getting on top of it. So it seemed like she was, just a shadow of herself in that moment. So sometimes the road feels narrow and long when eyes meet eyes and the feeling is strong. So you're thinking, wow, our eyes met and the feeling was strong. It doesn't matter if it's for a moment or a lifetime. Okay, the feeling is the same. When you guys come together, it's meant to be. It's something that's felt in the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. It's that feeling of coming home. The feeling is strong. And I turn away from the wall. I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. So this is about realizing that no matter what, you give it your all. You are determined. Why? Because you are a divine feminine in love. And I do anything to get you into my world and hold you within. Okay? It's a right I defend over and over again. What do I do? So I'm singing it in my head, what do I do? So, this is about you saying the reason why I know I'm strong is because I do stumble and I do fall, but I get back up. And I give you it all because you're my heart and my soul and my one. We are beloved beings. We are meant to be. We are eternal flames, twin flames meant to be. So this is you standing up saying, no matter what's happened, no matter how lonely it feels, even though this is a moment in space and, when the dream is gone, it feels so lonely. No matter how long the road seems or how many times we go round and round in circles, how many times I have to turn away, from the wall. The wall could be the obstacle, it could be the block, whatever. When you stumble and fall, you give it your all because you are a divine feminine in love and you know that you're meant to be. You've found it in your heart, you've found it in your soul to get you into my world. And you're saying to your masculine, you live within me. I hold you within me. It's a right I defend. So you don't have to defend yourself to anyone. But it's a right that you defend because you are twin flames. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone, to that karmic partner, to your family or friends. You know it's real. Over and over again, it's real. And even when it seems over and over again, it will never be over because it's real. And you're saying, what do I do? So sometimes you're looking for answers thinking, what do I do? How do I carry on? What do I need to do to make this happen? And it goes on to say, with you eternally mine. So you know that your person is eternally yours. In love, there is no measure of time. So this is like your higher self speaking here. Okay, because you've got the first part of the first verse, which is about the ego. Okay, how lonely it all feels, how painful it all is. And then you've got, the universe speaking because you're standing up on your own feet. Archangel Michael is giving you the strength to be strong, saying, I am a woman in love, I am a divine feminine, and I'll do anything to get you into my world and hold you within because it's my right as a divine feminine. So you're finding your power in that moment. And then you're saying to your masculine, with you eternally mine, in love, there is no measure of time. So this is about having patience and being calm and trusting the journey and being adaptable and flexible all along the way. And realizing it doesn't matter how long it takes, you are meant to be because you are eternally belonging to each other. We planned it all at the start that you and I live in each other's hearts. How beautiful. So it's all been planned from the start. Even before you were incarnated into these physical bodies. It's all been planned. It's planned because it's God's plan. It's meant to be. It's meant to be that you guys come together. It's meant to be that you recognize each other. It's understandable. It's going to cause pain because you are growing, but it's also understandable that you are going to overcome it. So this is you saying, we may be oceans away, you feel my love, and I hear what you say. So it doesn't matter if there's an ocean in the way, and sometimes there could be a street in the way. They could live like 2 seconds up the road, but it still feels like an ocean. Or they may live across the other side of the world, which is a real ocean. But no matter what, even if there's an ocean away or an ocean in the way, you feel my love. So you feel each other's love because it's a telepathic bond that you share. And I've spoke about that for the last 2 days. You feel my love. I hear what you say. You receive messages through music, through signs, through synchronicities. You hear each other, you feel each other. You are divinely connected. No truth is ever a lie. So it's saying to you, this is the truth. The truth is real. It's never a lie. And I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. And your masculine is saying the same thing to you here. Okay, I stumble and fall, but I give you it all. I'm loyal to you. Trust me, I'm on my way. I'm finding my way to you because we are eternal. And there's no measure of time because we planned it all at the start for this to happen, that we would live in each other's heart. And I'm a divine feminine in love, and I do anything to get you into my world. And sometimes we do that. We learn on this journey to surrender, but sometimes we do that. We do anything to try and keep them there. And then we learn to surrender and trust in the love. And we trust that you're eternal anyway. You will be anyway. It's meant to be. It's written. It's a right I defend. So it's your right to this journey. It's your right to have this love because you are lovable, you are valuable, and you are strong. And I am a woman in love, and I'm talking to you. So you're saying to your masculine, I'm talking to you. I know how it feels and what a woman can do. So you're saying to your masculine, you know who I am. You know I'm strong. You know I can do this. You know how I feel because you feel it too. And I feel this is also divine feminines empowering divine feminines. So this could be me saying to you, I am a divine feminine in love, in union, and I'm talking to you. And you know that I know how it feels. So how you feel, I felt that feeling. I felt the elation when you're together. I felt the pain in separation. I felt all the feelings that you felt, the way it feels when they ignore your birthday, when they ignore you at Christmas time, the way it feels when there's someone else that they are spending time with, the way it crushes your heart when they're not giving you their attention or they're ignoring you and making you feel like you don't matter. So I know, and you know that I know how it feels. And this is when you're talking to other divine feminines in our family here on this channel. If you're giving a word of advice or some wisdom, because you felt that, and whoever you're giving the advice or guidance to knows that you know how it feels, because we're all in the same boat and we've all been through the same things, even though we're all learning our own unique lessons. So this is remembering that you are never alone, that you are strong and powerful, and you are a divine feminine in love. And it's your right to defend this love, because no matter how much it goes round and round in circles, no matter what happens, you are meant to be, and you are eternally living within each other. And this is something that was planned at the start to be together. So even if it feels hard right now, if there's pain, struggle, loneliness, if the road to union feels long and narrow, you've got this because heaven has got you. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.